HelloTalk was selected because of the amount and variety of input and output that students are to receive and produce. Students are exposed to authentic language and content from a social-cultural perspective. Students can interact with others and learn from each other. The app allows for scaffolding because learners can work with a more expert speaker of the target language. Okay. HelloTalk is a free language learning app available for both Android and iOS. It is like Facebook for learning languages. You can chat with more than 10 million people from around the world in more than 150 languages, including Spanish and English. I created my account as a native Spanish speaker looking to learn English. Creating a profile is fast and easy. Making friends is similar to Facebook and Instagram. You follow people and they follow you back. This app has several main features. First, you can chat with people. In chats, you can share emojis, pictures, and videos, and doodles. Or you can draw using your phone and audio messages. You can also share moments, which if you compare it to Facebook, it would be like posting on your wall. When you post, you can share the same things as in a message. You can also share links to external sources. These then become public and others can comment. Through their comments, people can provide feedback and corrections and leave audio messages. This app also has a text translator, which can come in handy if you are a beginning learner. Notepad. This function allows you to keep voice, text, image, and video and doodles in your notes. So, for example, if you hear something or see something, you can write it down in the notepad for later reference. Connecting with others. You can connect with others using users randomly, or you can select who you connect with based on their age, country, city, native language, target language, and proficiency level. Okay, so pretty much this is the first view that you get when you open the app, which is the profile. You have your name, you have your target language, you have your mother language. You also have it shows who you're following and those that are following you. And also, as you can see below, it's similar to Facebook, where you have the icon for chat, and you have that globe where you post on your wall, or your memento in the case of this app. You also have your notes, the different notes that you have saved. And also here you have the memento, which is your wall. And here you can see an image that this person shared, an image and with text, accompanied with text, and however there was a mistake in the text and somebody corrected, you can see the mistake in red and the correction in green. And similar in the next image, where you have somebody left a comment: si podrías ir a cualquier lugar en el mundo, ¿dónde irías? They made a mistake, it was marked in red and it was corrected in green. Again, somebody also posting something, soliciting help. Here they posted an audio note accompanied with text. There was a mistake in the text, somebody corrected it. Here you also have where you look for people to follow, and here it's paired based on your target language. Well, in this case, my target language, which was English. You can select multiple target languages. However, you can only select one mother tongue. And here also you have the options for your profile, the different you can save things in your favorites, your notepad, your translator. Okay, so now I will discuss the questions for the evaluation criteria. First is Section 1, Implementation and User Information. Question 1. In regard to normalization of call, what would be the role of the teacher? Question 2. How would you incorporate this app into the language syllabus? Question 3. Thinking about the learners in your context, institution, how might their perceptions influence the implementation of this app? Question 4. Would this app be appropriate for students, including ages, abilities, and social backgrounds and needs? Why? So here, the questions in this section focus on the end users, the students, and also the teachers. How will the teacher be able to use this app with his or her students, and how will students and how can this app be appropriate for all students? In section 2, the focus is on the interface design. Question 1. Describe the screen interface design or screen semiotics. Does this aid the learner? Why or why not? Question 2. After your technical preview and operational description, how would you describe the functioning of the app? Question 3. What advantages and disadvantages do you foresee of the synchronous nature of this app? Question 4. Does the interface allow for users of all abilities to take advantage of the different features of the app? Why or why not? So the focus in this section is on the functionality of the app and how reliable this app may be, and presenting the material for the students. Section 3. L2 Learning Tasks. Question 1. Are the tasks authentic? Why or why not? Question 2. What type of tasks are found in the app? Question 3. Describe the tasks. Do they include meaning-oriented tasks and collaborative tasks? Question 4. How do tasks promote modified interaction and the use of varied communication strategies? So the focus of section 3 is on the design of the learning tasks. Are these tasks authentic? Do they provide learners with different meaning-oriented and collaborative tasks? Or are these are students expected to use different communication strategies? Okay, section 4, L2 acquisition and pedagogical foundations. Question 1. What are the SLA foundations behind this app? Question 2. As a teacher, how can you use this app to support the acquisition of a second language in students? So in other words, how can this teacher base his decision to decide to use this app in the classroom? Question 3. What skills are fostered through the use of this app? Question 4. Which tasks have the potential of fostering complexity in learners' production? Final comments. So now I will discuss some of the strengths and weaknesses based on the evaluation criteria and course readings. So some of the strengths that I identified in this app were, first, that authentic language and materials are present in the app. So learners will be exposed to links from external sources which may be authentic, and students will also be exposed to authentic language, as these are real users of the language posting and sharing information. Second, the screen semiotics are well organized. It seems that the app opted to use similar organization as in Facebook, so students will be familiar with the screen semiotics. And also the app interface is similar to Facebook, which may benefit the students. The different functions are found in similar places as in Facebook. Also, students engage in synchronous communication, so students will be able to communicate in real time with learners from different countries. Students are able to practice both productive and receptive skills, so students can practice writing, and they can also practice speaking by leaving voice notes. They can also practice their listening and reading skills. The app seems to be grounded by a social cultural approach to learning, where students will scaffold from a more expert learner of the language. And as already mentioned, all 4 skills are fostered. However, there are some weaknesses. First, it may be difficult for teachers to oversee students' engagement. Because of the app's design, teachers may have difficulties seeing how the student is actually using the app. So it is completely up to the student if he or she decides to use it for more educational purposes or just leaves it as an app on the phone. And this leads to the role of the teacher being ambiguous. Students may also feel overwhelmed by the freedom given by the app. Because the app allows the students freedom to do with the language what they like, students may first feel overwhelmed with this freedom. Finally, some some closing remarks. And as to whether I would recommend this app for teachers and students, the answer would be yes. I would recommend this app to teachers and learners, as it has great opportunities for exposure and use of authentic materials. Also, students' foreign language skills can be practiced with speakers of the target language from around the world. Because this app focuses on a social cultural approach, students are able to scaffold from a more advanced learner. Thus, students will be exposed to language in real use. Also, the app allows for students to engage in meaningful communication through the use of voice and text, and also to receive meaningful input through links, external links, and also the language that other users of the app use. So in summary, yes, I would recommend the app.